Hi guys, welcome back. Yes, I've kind of changed, or I'm lower, because I used to sit on a box and then I put the box away, and so now I'm just lower because I'm not actually that tall. But yeah, welcome back. Happy Friday. I think it's Friday I'm putting this up. I don't know anymore. So this is off to a great start. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me. So a couple of weeks ago, No, wasn't it? It was Saturday. Weekend just gone. We did a family photo shoot with my husband's side of the family. We got his mum a little photo shoot thing on Groupon for her birthday, and yeah, we went to do that. And before we went to it, I was kind of like obsessing. I think obsessing is the right word, over like my makeup and how I wanted to look, because I still wanted to look like me, but I didn't want to look at it in 20 years time and be like, oh my god, what did you look like, you crazy person. Because recently I have got more experimental with like my eye makeup, and like sometimes I do wear bold lips and things like that, but I wanted it to be something that I could look at any point in my life and just be like, yeah, okay, you look quite nice. So I wanted to keep it kind of like me, but better. And also I was wearing a navy dress with some pink flowers on it, so I knew I kind of wanted to keep things like very blush pinky toned. So that's what I did. This is the look that I came up with. I'm going to walk you through this today. I said I just wanted to keep things very kind of neutral but soft and pretty and timeless, really. So that's what I think I have achieved. I hope I've achieved. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you give a big thumbs up if you do. Let me know what other kind of get ready with me's you want to see in the comment box below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, let's do this. So the first thing I did was obviously prime my face, and for that I used my complete and utter favourite, the Clarins SOS Primer. I wanted to use this because it adds a little bit of glow to the skin, a little bit of radiance, but not too glowy, because you know there's going to be like a camera flash, but it just kind of makes you look very kind of healthy, and it just blurs all your pores and makes you look like it basically just gives you a very flawless base. And then for my actual base, I mixed two products. So I mixed the IT Cosmetics CC cream, and I also mixed the Colourpop No Filter Stick foundation. I love the No Filter Stick foundation. It just gives a very flawless finish. It lasts really well and just kind of evens out the skin tone, but it's a little bit light for me, and it also has more of a matte finish, and I didn't really want something too matte, so I decided to mix it with the IT Cosmetics CC cream just to add a little bit more of a darker tone, so I didn't look like Casper the Friendly Ghost in the camera, and also just to add a touch more glow to the finish as well. And these two together just look absolutely beautiful, and I just bounced it in with my absolutely disgusting sponge. So for concealer, I wanted to look very kind of bright and wide-eyed and awake, so I used the Bourjois Radiance Reveal Concealer underneath my eyes and also on the lids. I love this concealer. It gives like some great coverage. It really brightens under the eyes and kind of counteracts any dark tones. Just makes you look very, very awake. On the day as well, I did have a couple of blemishes, which I did use the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer to do, but today didn't have that when I was recreating it. Just a little dry patch on the end of my nose, so I've just used the Bourjois concealer just to kind of touch that up a little bit too. And then for cream highlight, I used my absolute favourite, the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in On The Cusp. This is just such a stunning, beautiful kind of champagne-y shade. It's so flattering, and I just pop that on the tops of my cheekbones just to add like a really pretty natural glow. And then again, just a little bit on the end of my nose and the Cupid's bow. I didn't go to town with it as much as I usually do because, again, camera flash, didn't want to look like a disco ball, but it just looked very kind of nice and natural and glowy on the day. And then just to everything, I used the Glossier Powder Powder, my absolute favourite. I didn't want to use a really mattifying powder just because I didn't really want to look super matte and cakey, and I just love the finish of this powder. It just looks very flawless, and it just finishes everything off super nicely and just has a touch more coverage, just a touch. It's very pretty. For bronzer, I actually went and used one of my old favourites, my Benefit Hoola bronzer, which you can see here is basically on its last legs. I need a new one, but I just felt like I just needed extra bronze on that day, and this is just perfect for it. It's just a very natural bronzy tone. I love having this, and I just apply this in like a 3 shape, just like underneath my cheekbones, touch contour up onto the forehead, and then underneath the chin as well, and just do that on both sides, and it's just the perfect bronzer. For cheeks, for my blush, I used something that I'm obsessed with at the moment. It's from the Body Shop and it's one of their all-in-one cheeks and it's in the shade Macaroon. It's just a very neutral kind of pinky nude shade. And then for my powder highlight, I used an old favourite. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Adored. It's got a very kind of pinky finish to it, but something that I love about it is it just gives a very natural glow rather than being a really in-your-face kind of highlighter. It just gives something very kind of natural. It's very glowy, very radiant, and it just looks beautiful on the skin. So yeah, I just kind of doused myself in this. Moving on to the eyes, again, I'm going to use something that I haven't used for a long time, but I have used this for doing people like bridesmaids makeup and brides makeups for weddings, and it is the Urban Decay Naked Free palette. So I started off by just taking Limit and I dusted that into the crease and also over the lid of the eyes as well, just to create a base for any kind of other shades we were going to put over the top of that. And I just kind of built it up in my crease, but nothing too over the top. And then I took Nuna, just a little bit of Nuna, and just kind of put that into the crease as well, just to add a little bit of depth, but again, not too much. And I just tried to focus that on like the outer half of the crease, rather than kind of taking it all the way over. And then I took Burnout just on my finger. No, I didn't. I took Nuna again on a pencil brush and just kind of smoked that out a little bit on the lower lash line. Again, nothing too drastic, just to kind of tie everything together. And then I took Burnout on my finger and I just kind of pressed that onto the majority of the lid, just to kind of add a little bit of kind of something else onto the lids, a little bit of kind of like glamour, but nothing too crazy, and it just brightens the eyes as well. It just looks super pretty. And then instead of using liner today, what I did is I took Dark Side onto a brow brush. This one is from Spectrum. And then I basically just kind of dragged it along the lash line and just kind of out a little bit for a little bit of a wing, but nothing too drastic. And so what I haven't done is I haven't pressed it into the lash line, I've just kind of dragged it out. So again, it's just super kind of natural, I guess. It's just very kind of, it's nothing too sharp, it's just soft, that's what I'm looking for. It's just like a soft kind of line, and it just adds a little bit something extra to the lash line. So my back was starting to hurt by this point, so excuse me if I kind of disappear off camera for a little bits and bobs. But I then took the Maybelline Lash Sensational. It's one of my favourite, it's probably my favourite drugstore mascara, that or the L'Oreal Paradise, and this is beautiful. It just adds like some length and some curl, a little bit of volume. It just makes the lashes look insane. I didn't do them as well as I usually do them today because my back was hurting, so apologies, but it just works really well and it's a really nice like bottom lash mascara as well. And then for the lips, again, I just wanted to keep things very neutral, but I took one of the MAC lip liners. This is in the shade Soar. Just took that around. It's just kind of like a very neutral kind of pinky tone. And then for the lips itself, I took one of the Tanya Burr lipsticks, but this is in the shade Pink Cocoa. It's just a very beautiful, everyday, neutral pink shade. It's gorgeous. It's nothing like super long wearing or anything like that because it has more of like a glossy finish to it, but it's just super, super pretty. And then to finish it off, I just sprayed Rimmel's Insta Fix and Glow, setting spray. Adds a little bit of like a glow to it, a little bit of radiance, and that just finished off the whole look. And then that was it. I hope you guys like this, and let me know what you think of this look, or if you like recreate it, if you've used any of these products, let me know like what you think about them. But yeah, I hope you guys like this. I hope you guys like this kind of format of Get Ready With Me as well, rather than me kind of sitting and like doing it all. I found when I was doing that, the videos were just lasting forever, so I'm trying to cut them down a bit. But yeah, I hope you guys like it. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for new videos every Tuesday and Friday. And yeah, I will see you all again next week. Bye.